What's good? This is part two, I guess. So again, racism 63 is 6/30. We're gonna look at a lot more than the propaganda for the next hour because we already looked at it today. This is not gonna be a repeat. But yeah, they are coming out with more, like the Washington Nationals bandana. This is all symbolic. Washington Nationals is the baseball team from Washington D.C. Let's look at the gematria real quick. So this is the parts where I wish I really knew sports. Knew like maybe even what college like he went to, how it synced up with the pitcher or whatever. You know what I mean, stuff like that. Like, I mean, we can look into it. Washington Nationals equals 107, the 28th prime, 82, the reflection of 28th, 235, like the Society of Jesus, because that's who the Washington Nationals are. Nationals 33, 105, like Masonry. That's who runs the Nationals. Before we don't see it anymore, let's see if that swastika thing is still here with the Little Caesars. So one thing I didn't call out in that video, Little Caesars 63, racism 63, it's 6/30, they're here. Swastika equals 113, but they're saying that it was made with pepperonis. Swastika made of pepperoni. Pepperoni equals 114, like Holocaust, like World War. See that? That's the pattern they're using because it's a swastika. So it fits this pattern of Holocaust, World War. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it couldn't be any more perfect, honestly. So that's why they didn't use sausages or peppers or green peppers or onions or bacon or chicken or what else you put in a pizza. Pineapple. They could have said pineapple too. People put pineapple on their pizza, and that's a very distinct type of thing to point out. Hey Shantae. Hey Girl Fitness. Hey Caesar and hey Lau Green. So I'm glad you're all here. Girl Fitness asks, what book do I recommend to read to understand gematria? The book, read Zachary Hubbard's upcoming book, but then I also recommend his current book right now, Letters and Numbers. Here's a link. It's $5. It will change your life. I mean, everything I teach in this channel can be found in that book. That's the thing I can explain. Well, not everything and more. So if you ever are lost in what I'm teaching or want to see more, because Zach discovered this gematria and how they use it back in 2013, and he wrote a book about it. And this book has over 800 pages, or almost 800 pages, about murder by numbers, about the original origin of gematria, of the 26-letter alphabet, and how 26 is the God number. He shows you all Kennedy assassinations, how they're all by the numbers, the whole race war chapter. All these patterns, everything I share, and more is in that book. So it's like I guess the player's guide to this channel. If you're looking at it from a gaming perspective, and once you read the book, you'll never have any questions here. Hey Larry, hey Paula. Hey Marina, Miss Mildred. Hey Michael. So glad you all dropped in. So we're gonna be here till 5:55 or something like that. Another hard stop. This doctor saved his own life with a repurposed drug. Now he's going after COVID-19. Guess this is an actor. Let's see if his name equals 33, like doctor, or if it just matches in the gematria. Updated at 1:23. See, Conspiracy 123. Every morning, Dr. David Fajgenbaum. Let me not even say his name a certain way before YouTube strikes me for hate speech. Just his look at his last name. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny. I need to be careful. But look at this Sanjay Gupta with the mask around his neck. Guys, okay, I've been saying since day one, this is an actor. I mean, you see how he's looking like this with this mask. Oh, yeah, he's wearing this mask. You better wear one too. And look, also, this is a very irresponsible way to wear a mask anyway. I mean, anyway, he's an actor. Let's look at Dr. This guy's name equals. Oh, my goodness. Look what his name equals 70, like coronavirus. Coronavirus 70. I want to see what else doctor equals. I know doctor 30, 33, 87, 75. But again, they got more specific. Coronavirus 70. 101 is the 26 prime. And his name equals 317, the 66 prime. Corona 66. Virus 26. And again, Dr. David. You can see his last name here. F.A.J. Genbaum. 142 forwards and then 142 reversing like coronavirus and 70. I mean, again, how perfect is this? Just started streaming again. You see right now a new piece of propaganda by the numbers. So do you understand how you can just plug in anytime you want to the media and it'll be this way? You don't have to time anything. Synagogue of Satan 190. Then David, 32, 40, the 27th. So that's where they hit the 33 in this one. Doctor 33, they published that June 27th, the day with 33 numerology. That's just what I mean. Like whenever they have a doctor, you just want to look for this number, and you'll find it all the time. Society of Jesus 187. It's a day with 187 days remaining. Hey Nikki, I'm so glad you caught this live too. Hey Shiva. The doctor can't say anything. The only people that know anything about medical is the CDC, said Barry. I mean, yeah, and poking into the narrative, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy's just an actor too. I mean, if you look at, especially, yeah. Where's the CDC with the official stuff? The CDC should be coming out telling us this and that. Why do we have these Dr. David, what's his face? And we have Dr. Anthony Fauci. We had Deborah Birx. We have, Amy Acton here in Ohio, that actor. That's why her name's Amy Acton. She's an actor. I'm not saying she's not a real doctor. I'm not saying she's not a medical professional. But you can be that and you can also be an actor. Look at this, 155 studies. In the first, see again, they give you these riddles inside the paragraphs. You can sit there and solve them. It's no different than like a workbook. In that first analysis of the data, the team reviewed 2,706 journal articles published on the topic between December 1st, 2019 and March 27th, 2020. Again, 121, the coronavirus pandemic number, Revelation 121. Just 155 studies met the team's criteria for being included in the meta review based on standards such as the size of the cohort, the nature of the study, and the endpoints researchers chose for concluding their inquiries. So 155 studies. This is just insane. Coronavirus 155. I mean, we just got this number. So we have Dr. David Fajgenbaum. See, I really don't want to say his name because you hear how I'm saying his name. I'm trying to pronounce it. And whenever I feel like YouTube's going to strike me for how I talk, I've been right a lot. I think I'm going to be wrong this time. But I'm trying not to say his name because that's just how it sounds. Coronavirus 155. And they're saying it's 100. I spelled it wrong again. No, I didn't. Coronavirus 155. Oh, Google just doesn't like it as a word yet. Just wait. So then you go to time and date, and you go to December 1st, 2019, till the date they give you, March 27th. 2020, and then it's just a riddle. 16 weeks and 5 days, Scottish Rite, 165. I know 117 is important as well. I know Zach showed me that in my last stream, but I just can't remember it right now. But that 118, Death 118, Secret Society 166. This is clearly a death ritual from this gang. His lab has 13 members. Just like how there's 13 members of the Bavarian Illuminati. I like how they even say 13, or 13 families, but I like how they just use the term 13 members. Illuminati 150. This med student was given last rites before finding a treatment that saved his life. Last rites, this sounds like some Catholic Church ritual. So, it's just a bunch of words after that. March 22nd, the Corona lockdown date in UK. Yep, can't forget that. Isla Ram, sorry if I said your name wrong, said Amy Acton was sued by Kings Island for $23 million because she opened movie theaters and zoos, but not the park a few weeks ago. Oh my goodness. What a ritual. 23 to 9th prime, sun equals 9. Kings Island. King, coronavirus. It's just always a riddle from these people. So I think there's more propaganda to look at. We still have some time. Let's go to Fox News. Every single time we go to Fox News, it's really, really good. Why? Because it's coded propaganda. I just hate how you have to kind of look at it a little bit more. Just watch me. See that? They put watch me in quotes. And just watch me itself is coded. Watch me 7328, like Mason. That's just putting this out. These are the Freemasons. Biden at rare news conference says he's eager to compare cognitive ability against Trump's. And don't forget how watch me equals 73. Joe Biden equals 37 reflection. Biden at rare news conference says he's eager to compare cognitive ability against Trump's. Cognitive ability equals 97 and 250. Trump equals 25. 97 is the 25th prime. It's by the numbers. And it's just more propaganda, that Joe Biden's smarter. It's more of a mockery. Guys, Joe Biden is a senile actor. The guy very well has some sort of dementia. Maybe their MK Ultra is the thing that's keeping him chugging along. Assault or self-defense. What to know about prosecutor investigating gun-toting couple. I can put assault in quotes. Assault 93, with that black woman there too. Propaganda 93, Saturn 93. Stark warning. I mean, it's just kind of the same type of bullshit. And there's just so much to go through. It honestly gives me a headache about all this propaganda and how they lay it out. I can't believe people read this stuff. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I really don't. Like, where do you begin? You'd probably read this and form your opinion. I think, you know what we need to do to get the ball rolling too? I said I was going to do this each stream. And guys, if I ever do something that you don't like, tell me. But I do like to look at this workbook. I call it a workbook because there's so many good examples. And then it's a thing I can think now, like a stream that has just bang examples we can pump out. But again, if you're always like, this is lame, this is stupid, say in the chat, I'm never gonna be offended, and I'll just we'll look at something else. We're not gonna look at all of these, but again, they have so many of them, and I said that these are filled with Masonic rituals. It's from the police. We're exposing the police. Volume 58, issue 1. I think that's what we saw last stream. We haven't looked at any of these 2019 ones. We'll start with 57, issue 4. We'll just go back in time. Because I'm showing you guys, these people are absolutely the Freemasons. Look at this ladder, ladder 171. I mean, you see it immediately. That's what I'm saying. You see it immediately. Ladder 171. What's the capital of the state? Columbus, Ohio. 171. We just had Mike DeWine, 171 days from his birthday, on live TV, getting tested for coronavirus. Tested 73. He's 73 years old. Coronavirus 70, like Mike. He's the 70th governor. So Columbus, Ohio, 171. That's the 18th triangular number. Big special number to the Jesuits. Sun equals 18. As we go through this crap propaganda from the police, understand who's running the show. It is the Jesuit order. IHS, right? And you just type in Seal of Ohio, and you can just see. I mean, how is this any different? It's the Catholic Church that runs the state of Ohio, that runs the United States of America, and much of this world. Again, don't think we're just talking about Ohio that only does this. Your police do this too. This is just one example. They worship the sun. These people are a cult. You see it there. So you see that's why they have ladder 171, the 18th triangular number. Park opens July 2nd. Are you serious? Kings Island opens July 2nd. Buckeye 7227. I mean, guys, these people are doing this all the time. 27 is more of a sun number. Sun 27. Buckeye 27. Opening. I mean, guys, you see it in the comments here. I mean, they're giving you the pattern. Doing things by the number 27, 72. Yeah. They saw 36 watching. Where's the cat? They're sleeping. Yeah. Everything is so intertwined. And then this last comment I'll read before we go back to the workbook. Michael Action says, NBA reopens on 7/30, July 30th, 2020, which is 24 days before Kobe's 42nd birthday on August 23rd. The first game back is the Clippers versus the Lakers. LA. Lakers is where he played. Lakers are 23-8 at home, and are going for the 24th win at home, which they're going to do it. I can't say how that will not pan out. So Michael Action is giving you an actionable sports bet. I think it's worth the risk. Going for the 20, it might not pay. Might not be that good, but yeah, that's really good stuff. So here they have flying the flag, doing some Masonic ritual. Look at this shit. 0771 on the license plate of this vehicle, this police vehicle. That reminds me of what? The reflection of 177. Jesuit order equals the Jesuit order 177. Propaganda 177. See it right there already. I mean, these people do not hide it. Colonel's letter. Sure, some racist names in them. Death of Kimra Skeleton. Like Kimra Skeleton, skull and bones. I mean, guys, again, if all the deaths to put in your letter, why are you putting something like that in here? You can just peruse through this and immediately see what they're doing, This could be coincidental, but might not be. They're talking about page 16 is their first page, Ohio 16. Always these same numbers. Since 1933. Because the patrol was founded in 1933. And guess when their birthday is? July 20th. 7/2, 2/7. Buckeye. These people absolutely, they cannot get over how awesome Gematria is. If you think we think this shit's cool, guys, they absolutely love this stuff. That's why they're always practicing it. Police equals 33. I wonder what patrol equals. It could be more Ohio specific, but there's highway patrol everywhere, so I don't like to think like that. Patrol 28. They say the patrol 47, okay. That's why they call themselves the patrol. We're not going to spend too much time on this either, because there's a whole lot here. That's why I like to kind of scroll down, see what pops out. because you can spend at least an hour on this thing at the very least. Patrol. So whenever they break, guys, whenever these people break ground, again, they are Freemasons. It is a ritual. So whenever they're breaking this ground, it's going to be on some day with numbers for Ohio, for police, for masonry. You'll probably see it in the date numerology. This very well has something to do, could have a lot to do with their rivalry with Michigan, because it's about Toledo, the Toledo War, about, what state gets Toledo, because it's like a port city. And it can be synced up with all that shit. We can even see real quick. They say November 15th. We can look up the Toledo War in Wikipedia. Maybe we can get a specific date. But probably not a specific date. I don't want. It was during a period of time, but maybe there's a special date in this or something. But all Freemasonry. Andrew Jackson, part of this because he's an actor on 4/3. Of course, the proposal presented 4/7. Ohio 47. You see that? You can just skim down and you see right away. Again, we're on Wikipedia now. They're still using this pattern. April 7th. We will be seeing a lot of this. Ohio equals 47, just using the alphabetical order. Their capital is Columbus. 47, reversing and reducing. It's by the numbers. Toledo equals 71 like Catholic, 91 like the Society of Jesus. Toledo 28 like Patrol. That could be also why they're there. But I want to give you one more example. Akron, Ohio 47. It's where LeBron James, Steph Curry are from. It's crap. So there's probably no specific date I could do anything with. So let's just look at November 15th, 2019. You see? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 20 plus 19, 47. We were just talking about this number, how we're just about to see a lot of it. This is the date they broke the ground, a date with 47 numerology. Masonic 319, is a 319th day of the year. Killing 319. These are the satanic ciphers with 46 days remaining. Chaos 46. Time 20. Unbelievable. Ritual 45. And then Masonic 38. I know death, killing, murder. RIP 38. Could have that type of connection. Could even be something with breaking the ground. November 15th is always a significant day for the patrol. It's our birthday. See, and it's funny, they're saying it's their birthday, but if you go back in these, they celebrate their birthday also on July 20th. It's been documented in these things. So I don't like to spread misinformation, right? But either on Twitter or on one of these, they've talked about July 20th being their birthday, and now they're saying November 15th. And again, the fact that you can't have one birthday and stick to it, I don't know, Sweet. That's even, again, more evidence that these people play with the numbers, with their Gregorian calendar. Ground was broken on a joint public safety facility that will house the patrol's Toledo Post and the University of Toledo Police Department. Unbelievable. Symbol equals 86. We're talking about 86 years earlier. New World Order 75, Scottish Rite 75, Catholic Church 75. And then they're saying that the current post opened on Airport Highway in Swanton Township in 61, Ohio 61, on 158. See, 15/8 and 61. Freemasonry equals 158. These are going to be the numbers, the patterns throughout all of this. Freemasonry 158 on the 15th of August. They're opening this up by the numbers. Guys, these people absolutely love performing this Gematria and Kabbalah. Everyone's always, out marching for the police, and it's like if you really want to put a dent in the police, you got to share with people how they really operate. At least it does something. It's of course a date with 103 numerology. 103 is the 27 prime. We're going to be seeing numbers from the Buckeye State throughout this entire worksheet of propaganda. Buckeye 27, 103 is the 27 prime. You see how that's to date with 103 numerology. Jesuit 84, Masonry, Zionism. It's the 227th day of the year. That's the 49 prime. I'm probably going to skip a lot of the other number of things just because, just keep it brief. Like I said, guys, they code everything. See, November 27th. So, Kimura J. Skelton, this is a recent murder by numbers. We're going to look at this. We can do a murder by numbers right now. Guys, they murder their officers. And it's been years since I did one, so this is perfect. Kimura J. Skelton. I mean, come on, guys. This is sick. So we'll read up to here, and then we'll start researching this. But let me take a break and go into the chat real quick. Sup, XRP Andy. I'm glad you're here, man. Buckeyes are worthless nuts. Yep. And that's, again, they're mocking their fucking fans. You guys are all a bunch of worthless nuts, looking at these actors put on a fucking play. Urban Meyer, Ryan Day. That's the current coach right now, Ryan Day. Do you understand the mockery? Ryan Day. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Look at their seal. Yeah, right. I'm putting everyone at risk because the CDC says so. I mean, this is all propaganda from the CDC. Look at this auto refresh propaganda as well, but nothing really changed. But let's look at this Cambridge rate. I'm really interested in this because what do you think we're gonna get? Murder numbers for Ohio. And maybe we can even stop here and then move on to something else. But on December 3rd, on 123, Conspiracy 123, December 3rd, 2019, I take it. Yeah, this is 2019, because this is the issue of this. So December 3rd, 2019. We'll clear all this. We're starting all over. See? Life lesson number 27. Guys, these people absolutely love this. I hate to sound repetitive when I keep saying that, but what else can my conclusion be? Every time you punch something in, 27, 47, 72. One more time before we continue. Buckeye 27. This is the Buckeye State. This is a date with a life lesson number of 27. On December 3rd, this is when they did the ritual. A line stretched through the gym of the Arcanum Fieldhouse and out into the hallway started to form 30 minutes before the visitation began. So a line was forming that long. During the 4-hour visitation, 4, a number connected to death, more than 900 people waited as long as 2 hours to pay their respects to the family. Mourners included Governor Mike DeWine and Public Safety Director Thomas J. Stickrath. So 900 people, again, Buckeye equals 27, that reduces to 9. Their logo is the sun. The Seal of Ohio is the sun. Sun equals 9, 900. What does Arcanum Fieldhouse equal? 76, like blood sacrifice. That's why they all lined up in there to pay respects to the blood sacrifice. It's a sick ritual from these people. Also 95 connected to the Jesuit order. So what else is there? And I'm gonna get rid of some tabs, but one last time, anyone just joined, please get Zach's book. This is a really good book, Letters and Numbers. It shows you the origin of all this, because again, back in 2013, Zach pieced all together how they're using this gematria numerology dates in the calendar, and has been putting it out ever since, compiled all his findings in this book, all the patterns, the murder by numbers, the race war rituals are here. So if you don't read this book, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's $5. It just will change your life. That's all I can say, because the words can't really explain how good it is. So here we have the state of Ohio in this ritual on December 3rd. That's when they put this out. And I'm gonna close this. It's gonna start making noises. So November 27th is when it happened. It's when this person died, this officer. a date with 38 numerology. See? The 331st day of the year, blood sacrifice 67, 331 is the 67th prime. So do you see how we get the death, killing, murder numbers in this date, and then they celebrate it on the Buckeye date? I mean, this is very clear. And yes, we get 34, murder 34, Columbus 34, the capital. But this is when they paid their respects, right? Patrol 28, day with 28 days remaining. But look at what we get here. Day with 34 days remaining, murder 34, blood sacrifice 67, 331 is the 67 prime, death, killing, murder, RIP, they all equal 38. November 27th is a big, again, you reread that book I just showed you, Zach, he talks about this date. This is a very special date for murders because every single year it's a date with 38 numerology, and that's when she died. You see this? By the numbers. And then they use this Buckeye date, the sun numbers, sun 1854, 27. And again, look at the seal. That's why I have these things up. I'm piecing together for you how this state absolutely puts out their rituals. It's extremely sick. Look, in Miami County, too. That's where this happened. All were there to pay their final respects to Motor Carrier Enforcement Inspector Kimber J. Skelton, who was struck and killed on November 27th as she was parked in a crossover on Interstate 75 in Miami County. The mourners consist of the family. I want to read this whole entire thing, but I just want to give you the ritual. And then now we can look this up and see how it's all by the numbers. Well, we're already seeing it. So her full title equals 271. Motor Carrier Enforcement Inspector Kimber J. Skelton. I got to throw up another calculator. But I hope, if you're not following along, please let me know, because this is very, cut and dry with how these people operate. Columbus Police equals 58. 271 is the 58th prime. Granted, this might not be Columbus related, honestly, because it's just Ohio Patrol, but I'm showing you this because Freemasonry equals 58. And that's what it all is from. Kundalini 58 is what it refers to, with the 33 vertebrae, Masonry 33. In God We Trust 58, Secret Society 58. So that's why 271 days, or excuse me, 271 is in her full title. We also get 224, like what? Like the Society of Jesus, 224. And then 667, I don't know about that number. It's not a prime number. I clicked on it, so now you can just do their normal name. Kimber J. Skelton, 158. We saw them have a ritual on what? The 15th of August. Her name equals 158, like Freemasonry. 59, like Freemasonry. 85, the reflection of 58. Federal government, 85. But most importantly here, Kimber J. Skelton equals 193, the 44th prime number. Kill equals 44. So do you see how they have this kill number right here on her name? 193 is the 44th prime. This officer was killed. Officer 44. See what I'm saying? Always sick rituals with these people. And again, skeleton, like think of death. Kimber Skelton equals 58. 77, like police officer. I see the 148. I hope this person wasn't black. So now let's just look at the stories they put out about her. 49-year-old mother of two. It's Kimber Skelton, 49. See this? 49-year-old mother of two, Kimber Skelton, 49 in the full reduction. Revelation 49. Oh, so it was a motor carrier enforcement inspector, so they weren't even an officer. But still, this person was still ritualistically murdered by the police, or faked to death, or whatever. This is a ritual from them. So you can probably disregard the officer connection. Maybe they still link it up, though. But look at this. Christopher J. Kuro, 44th Kettering. This is the guy who killed her. 44 years old. And her name equals 193, the 44th prime. See that? Unbelievable. I mean, it's just crazy. 94. His initials CC without the middle initial CC33. Masonic, killing 115, 241 at 53rd Prime. Yeah, the $1 Patreon from Zach really does get you so much. And you join that, you get the book as well. So, people sleeping on this knowledge, I'm not sure what you're doing. Yeah, they're absolutely. Shantae said it well. They're a theater troupe. The Columbus Division of Police, the Ohio State Highway Patrol. What about Ryan Day? The guy's an actor. We can decode him real quick. Hey, Larry. You have a great night as well. And then Michael Action said, the police officer Garrett Rolfe that shot and killed Rayshard Brooks was granted $500,000 bond today in Atlanta. Police equals 30. Today's the 30th. Expect a riot tonight in ATL. Huh, nice. It's really good point. All part of the riddle. Do they cherry pick stories with their number narratives? The numbers are probably magical glue for their 6 spells. I'm sure that's one of the things they do. Like they contrive the stories, but they can find a story. Because as I look, I think it's all contrived, also for a specific agenda, but especially maybe in a local news story, they can find something that actually happened, and then the numbers match. And, oh, we'll talk about this, and then we'll edit this part and that. I can see that for sure. But this stuff is all staged BS, and they're paying tribute to it. These guys are from Kettering. Let's see why Kettering is being used in this. 46, like sacrifice. And good. And look how Kettering equals 53. This guy's name, first Christopher Coro, 241 at 53rd Prime. Ohio 16, again, that's the 16th Prime. Coro, 33. And of course, I like to look at more in this because anyone's name can have these types of gematria at the end of the day. So I want to really piece things together and how they're putting it out. Because again, this could have been, I think this person absolutely was really killed. But I think these people are behind it, or they're completely doctoring the story and making it a riddle. I'd like to find a birthday. That'll be the best. Arcanum, the arcane arts. That's what these people are into. And she's from Arcanum, which equals 46, like sacrifice, 118, like death. I mean, I can't ignore these numbers are just all over the story. And this is what they're this is what they're ritualizing in their propaganda. That's all this is. Makes you believe the police are doing this. They're here for you. They care. No. I try not to do too much before YouTube says I'm being disrespectful. I'm like, no, I'm getting justice for this person. I'm not going to just believe that this person was just hit by someone because the police said so, and then they're getting away with murder. I mean, that's bullshit. So yeah, if I don't get a birthday from this doesn't look like there was one, I'll just leave it alone, Because they have plenty more things that they ritualize in this. I mean, she is part of the highway patrol because she is one of their inspectors. So maybe that's why they're talking about her. Yeah, this is awful, man. Kimra 30. I mean, look at her first name, Kimra 8338, 5225, murder 8338, death 5225. I'm trying to be as objective as possible, but again, I guess you're all of her first names don't have this pattern. And why is this 52? Because when you reverse the alphabetical order, E is the 22nd letter, 26 is the master builder number. You don't need to reduce that. So I mean, look at this: Kimra 5225, murder 8338, like Kimra. I mean, I'm just trying to show you this. Are you visually seeing death 2552 like Kimra, murder 8338 like Kimra? She was one murdered by the police. And they give you all this emotional stuff in here. Guys, these people are sick. They're so fucking sick. Skeleton, of course, 33. They even give it the 24 female pattern. It's female officer dying. Of course, there was a 93, a 39, just the classic everything. Like, what is this? Interstate 71. You'll see that a lot, though. Catholic 71, but that's just the main highway here. I'm not trying to blow that off. There's a reason. I guess the Catholic Church branding all this crap. See? Here's November 20th, 2019. It's going to be by these numbers. This is what these people do. Masonic, see, Ohio 16, Masonic 43. And what is he there for? Holiday mocktail party. So I think you get the point. These people are ritualistic. They love putting this stuff out. Hey, what's up, Adam? So glad you're here too, man. I'm glad all you guys show up and watch me. Let's go back to CNN real quick. I think we can spend the next 20, 15 minutes back on here. But I think you get the point with that. They murder these people by the numbers. They do everything by numbers, 47, 29. He was an athlete in the best shape of his life. Then COVID-19 nearly killed him. Guys, this is a contrived story. This is an actor. It's not surprised either to tell he kind of. I hate to even talk like this, but again, this is propaganda. This guy kind of looks like Bin Laden in a way. COVID-19, 19 hijackers, just like looking like this. 9/11, how it's synced up with that, and look at his name's gonna sync up with either that or a coronavirus, COVID-19. Updated at 4:50. I mean, look at this shit. Updated at 4:53 p.m. COVID equals 53, which means COVID-19 equals 53, because again, in Gematria, it's the numbers behind the letters. So straight up numbers don't have a value. So COVID-19 equals 53. And they're putting COVID-19, see, right here, 453 inside this propaganda. Ahmad Ayad. Get the fuck out of here, guys. This is an actor. Of course, Ahmad with the 27 numbers, the Islam numbers. Ahmad Ayad, 8338, pandemic numbers here. Pandemic 38. Ahmad, I already clicked enter. Let's just look at this. Of course, Ahmad Ayad, see that 187? Like Society of Jesus? So you see how we're looking at another piece of their propaganda? You get the Society of Jesus numbers right away. They're saying he's a survivor. I know that equals 144. Does it also equal 187? I don't think so. But you're saying he's a survivor, 144, like Jesuit Order, 72. Ayad 56, like Society of Jesus. 79, like Society of Jesus. It's literally the same. 40-year-old, nice. He's in a propaganda. Date with a life lesson number 40. Perfect. Of course, 36, date numerology as well. His first name equals 27. Islam 36, 27. 54, like survivor. 25 days to save his life. Time 25, death 25, 25 to life. This is how they get all this stuff. That's why they're reusing that trope right here inside this piece of propaganda. Running his own restaurant. But after one of his friends, a physician assistant, urged him to go to the hospital, he took an Uber to Sibley Memorial Hospital on 15/3. Another riddle from where? The Jesuit Order. Jesuit Order 153. It's laced all over this piece of propaganda. It's all we've seen. And then some will still say the Jesuits are defunct. They don't do anything anymore. And what do you mean? What is this then? Of course, Sibley Memorial Hospital, 105 like Masonry. Sibley, of course, we have this pattern again. Don't forget his first name equals the same thing. Just an Islamic guy, supposedly. I don't know his religion. I'm not gonna, assume that, but that's what they're trying to paint in this propaganda. And the numbers to back it up. Baltimore equals 58. Wow, what a mockery. His condition continued to worsen. He was placed on a ventilator and immediately transferred to Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, where he was put in an induced coma. So even Johns Hopkins University couldn't resist to participate in this piece of propaganda. This is theirs. Guys, Event 201 was put on by them. All the numbers coming out, or a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are coming out from them. They're the main perpetrators in this coronavirus bullshit riddle false flag we're living out, and then they even have the audacity to participate in this particular piece of propaganda. I don't know what else to say. And they even let you know it's in Baltimore, 58, like Freemasonry. Unbelievable. Johns Hopkins Hospital, 123, like the other hospital that they had. Again, conspiracy 123. Johns Hopkins with the Freemasonry numbers. Freemason 96. COVID-19 survivor. That's coded. Also, hope you noticed that they said he went to Florida. He took a trip to Florida. Florida with the pandemic numbers. And then what does it say? COVID-19 survivor. 207, 81. Guys, how many times do you need to see this number? Again, what's his first name? Ahmad. Ahmad. That equals the same thing as all these. It's the Islam numbers. Ahmad. 27, 18, 36. Islam. Sun numbers. The Jesuit order. And we're seeing it now. COVID-19 survivor 207, 81. They're deliberately coding these numbers. When you do it without the numbers, cause I like to show the original gematria too, because they do put riddles in both of them. That was a 197, the 45th prime, 71, but it just goes to show. I mean, they try to make it work. Like, it's all about solving a riddle. You have to kind of think sometimes and bend a couple things, and you saw right there when you do apply the numbers, it's clear. 207, 81. It cannot be any better. Islam numbers on this guy's shirt. That's the whole pattern we've had here, is that and Society of Jesus. And of course, he's repping his employers. This is an actor for Nike. This is Nike's propaganda. On April 22nd, when you read out 42 in the Satanic Cipher, you get 42. Or excuse me, when you read out the word 42 in the Satanic Cipher, you get 422, April 22nd. Wearing Nike, the Swisher Saturn. Think about the cube of Saturn, the Kaaba, the black cube, Islam walking around it, and now he's wearing Nike. I mean, guys, it's always an occult joke from the Catholic Church with his divisive colors on, black and white. People are acting like it's gone. It's not. Wear your mask. Don't gather in big groups. Take care of yourself and the people around you. Yeah, the last sentence is the only thing that makes sense. Take care of yourself and the people around you. It's how it should always be. Not wear your mask. Don't gather. Fuck yourself. What an actor. Stuff is so stupid. Just like how you see how actors, they get dad bods and they go back and forth all for their roles. This is all part of it. Guys, this is an actor told to do this for his role in this piece of propaganda. I'm very sure that's what it is. Judge temporarily blocks publication of tell-all book by President Trump's niece. Because this is contrived propaganda. It's just blowing my mind that people actually believe this. They're like, dude, you hear that? Trump's niece published a book of all this dirt about him. I'm like, dude, that's fake. It's propaganda. Why do you believe that that's actually what happened? Tell me. Prove it. I think it should be as simple. Prove to me, but there's prove to me there's not. And you show them how it's all by the numbers. Oh, that's all coincidence. It's all bullshit. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't hold in a court of law. It's like they're so fucking stupid. Look at this shit. The Lima 125, 125-second video with this thelemic actor, updated at 312. 1 plus 2 is 3, 33. One more thing. We're talking about the Islam guy and all those, that pattern. Again, they were 36 numerology. I think I pointed that out, but just another thing. Because I think I'm looking at this with a book. I'm trying to see why there's a book. I know Pandemic 4365, but Pi 16, Tell All. I think we just gotta look from Donald Trump's birthday. Tell All 74. Tell All and Book both equal 20 and 43. So I think we're getting somewhere. June 14th till today. I think it's the last thing I have to decode. I'm gonna have to stop this video in probably like 5 minutes. A little longer. Whoops. I want to do 2020. You could do it to his upcoming birthday, though. Look at this. 16 days. I mean, guys, this is ridiculous. Book 16, just using the alphabetical order. I mean, I said it's going to be just so simple, synced up with them. Book, using the alphabetical order, and the rules of numerology, 16. B is the second letter, O is the 15th, 1 plus 5 is 6. See that? K is the 11th letter, 1 plus 1 is 2. So you reduce them, you add them, 16. From Donald Trump's birthday, his past birthday he just had, June 14th till today, 16 days. They're on the front page propaganda talking about a book, temporary blocking a book by President Trump's niece. And why a judge, judge 47, 20, book 20, tell all 20, time 20 is a time ritual. He's playing the role of Saturn, keeper of time. I mean, I can't believe this. It's just, I don't know if it just popped up, but at least I'm just noticing it now. I'm decoding it. It's a completely contrived piece of propaganda. We're closing all this because we're definitely going to have to end with this piece. What's his niece's name? Mary Trump. Mary, guys, this is a Catholic Church ritual. Mary Trump, 53, the 16th prime, book 16. See that? 16 days from her uncle's birthday. Supposed little uncle, guys, I don't know. I don't know if she's related to him, really. Very well could be. These people are all just born the same king. Mary Trump, yes, this is such a good thing to decode. I know his mother. I know he has a mother named Mary Trump. See, it's scheduled to publish July 28th. We can see how many days from Donald Trump's birthday is supposed to be published. And we got to see the name. See, I wish I had more time right now because this would have been such good to look at. But we'll try to get something. 44 days. He's the 44th person to be president, but the 45th president. I mean, come on, guys. This book is coming out 45 days from the 45th president's birthday. How could people not wake up to this shit? This is contrived propaganda. Donald Trump is just an actor for the Society of Jesus. Every time my conclusion's the same because it's the same bullshit and their crap. Lastly, how many days is it coming out from today where they're doing this judge? See Trump 29, 4 weeks 1 day, USA 41 to 13 prime. What's the name of the book? Too Much and Never Enough. And then we gotta do the full name and then the Too Much and Never Enough itself. Guys, Mary Trump is an actor. One more thing. Yeah, so excuse the spelling, but I'll redo it because this is important. Mary Trump, 145-46, a Catholic. That's just putting this out, the Catholic Church. But anyway, the full name of this equals 777. The cube of Saturn, guys. This is a Saturnian actor. I mean, I don't know what else to say. 777, a Donald Trump book? Guys, come on. His campaign lasted 511 days. Saturn equals 511 in the Jewish cipher. Saturn's keeper of time, death, judgment. See, June 14th. The name of this book, the full name, Too Much and Never Enough. Never Enough, How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man. No, he's an actor. He's not the most dangerous man. And you see what equals in Gematria. 777. What the fuck? Also 321, 159, there's reflection right here. Donald Trump 159. So see how reverse numerical order equals 159, Donald Trump, and then put that thing in, that flips it around, 951. See, it's so coded. They use Gematria to code their propaganda. Every time I make a video, it proves it every single fucking time. There's no room for skepticism. Too Much and Never Enough, 319, like Masonic, like killing. But with the little time I have left, oh, one last thing. Oh, see? Judge, oh, Judge is in 29. That's 47, 20, 88, 25. Jury is, same pattern. Because it's 29 days from Trump's birthday. Or, not, it's 60 days from his birthday. But never mind. You saw what we just saw. It's 29 days from when this propaganda is coming out or something. Fourth best-selling book on Amazon. Amazon, the big attorney in place. Time 2529, Trump 2529. So that's why I'm telling you that. So good. I think we'll close it there. It's fake news propaganda. Judge Halby Greenwald is doing this. This is a Freemason. This is a Jesuit 78. Judge Halby Greenwald 159 like Donald Trump. The book equals 951. The reflection. Propaganda 93. Saturn 93. It's absolutely a Saturnian riddle. Halby Greenwald 58 like Freemasonry. Catholicism 112. Donald J. Trump 68. Donald John Trump 68. President 52. 239 is the 52nd prime. There's some interesting numbers in Greenwald too. But one last thing, we gotta do his birthday then. I'm sure this book is synced up with Mary Trump, like his mom. Scottish, August 7th, 2000. We can see when the book comes out from her birthday, May 10th, till the book comes out. Maybe we'll get something, maybe not. 11 weeks and 3 days, 113. That's the 30th prime, Saturn 30. But of course, mainstream 113, dishonest 113, bullshit, politics. All these things equal 113. Scottish. Bible come on 1138 says it's okay for the Jews to circumvent the Gentiles through deception in a legal setting. That's literally what they're doing with this judge. Greenwald. I mean, get out of here. Come on. It's the who's giving you this propaganda. Society of Jesus Connections here too. But yeah, we'll close it there. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Rose Hannah is reading Kabbalist coding for July 4th, 5th. She does Gematria, just posted. Nice. I'll check her out. Thank you, man. So guys, y'all take care. I'll see you later on. Peace.